Hello, beautifuls. I just wanted to get on and tell you about my trip to Sydney to see Tony Robbins. If you don't know Tony Robbins, he is a multi-million-dollar motivational speaker, and he's been around for quite a while, and it was an amazing time. I mean, really, it was like going to a rock concert. It was just 6,000 people pumped and excited, and it was fantastic. But I wasn't totally satisfied because it was my understanding, and I had printed out everything that they had sent me for this concert, was that he was going to be there for 4 days. However, he was only there for day 1 and day 3. So the other days he had fill-ins. And I was disappointed. In fact, I felt deceived. And what this did for me was just realise that what I want to do. What did I learn from that experience? And I learned that I want to be transparent. I think that you need to be not only transparent, but upfront about what you're going to deliver. And, you know, my girlfriend in particular was very angry because she actually would have changed she would have still come, but she would have gone home and not missed 2 days of paid work if she had known that he wasn't going to be there on the 4th day, which was the Sunday. So, yeah, it was interesting, totally fantastic, and learned a lot of information. I think if you've never done any of that kind of transformational self-development kind of work, it would have just, blown you away. For me, it was just really good reinforcement of a lot of the things that I'd already done. Yes, walking on hot coals is an experience with 6,000 people. So yeah, that was interesting. And yeah, I've come back feeling motivated and inspired. And so that was really what I wanted in the first place. But what does it mean for you? And I think, what I've drilled down into is that there's nothing new under the sun. Tony Robbins had some amazing stuff, but I could pick out, where a lot of his information had come from because I've read so much. And so for you, what that means is there is no magic pill. There is no quick fix. Our health is something that we have to work on. And you aren't going to find it in a shake. You aren't going to find it in a pill. You're not going to find it in the next book. Yes, that next book is going to help you, especially if it's mine, because it's going to motivate you and give you some direction and some guidelines. But you have to do the work. You have to find your reason why, the pain of why you want to do this. Why do you want to be stopped being the size that you are, or the sluggishness that you are, or having no energy, or being controlled by food? I know that was certainly what drove me all those years. I was sick to death of being controlled by food. And I know now that the way that I eat, having removed all of the simple sugars and processed foods from my diet, I'm not controlled by food anymore. And it's a freeing experience, and I love it. And people say, don't you feel deprived because you're not having X? Well, I actually never feel deprived. I do have some of those things sometimes. But, I was reminded again of that 80-20% rule. I do the right thing 80 to 90% of the time. So that when I do go to Sydney, I can have a coffee every day or, some kind of treat. But it doesn't affect my health on the ongoing basis. So I just really want to encourage you to find your why. What motivates you? What is going to motivate you to take your health seriously, to do what it takes to get on track and to feel fantastic? Now, I keep talking about this, but it's coming very soon. I've almost got the technology to be able to work with people online one-on-one. And I've also almost got the technology to launch my online program, which is going to be all about just how to start the journey. And I believe that it doesn't matter what health problem you're struggling with, what weight issue you're struggling with, that everything starts with getting rid of the sugar in your diet. just the simple sugars. I still eat sweet things. I'm not talking about everything sweet. I'm talking about the simple sugars that are destroying your health. And that's where it starts with everything. Even if you're struggling with depression, even if you're struggling with emotional issues or hormonal issues, it all starts with sugar. So watch this space. I'd love to hear your comments. Have you been to a Tony Robbins or anything, like that? Or tell me your why. Tell me where you're struggling and what your why is and what's going to motivate you to get started. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.